When I was 19 years old, I started selling Kirby vacuum cleaners door to door. It was probably the best job that I ever had. It was the hardest job. It was a job that I wanted to quit every single day. We got tons and tons and tons of rejection. Remember, we're selling $1,500 vacuum cleaners door to door to people who already had a vacuum cleaner that they thought was in their closet, that they thought worked just fine. 9 times out of 10, one person was away at work, and maybe it was the wife that was home with the baby or whatever it may be. And we were knocking on the door. They weren't expecting us, and we had about 30 seconds to talk our way into this woman's living room, and then get another 5 minutes to talk her into keeping us in there for a longer period of time. And then within an hour, trying to pitch her on buying a vacuum cleaner that cost over $1,500. And it was, believe me, we got a ton of rejection. But I tell you what that rejection taught me. It gave me thick skin. It gave me the desire to overcome. First, I learned how to overcome objections, but it taught me to get the things in life that I want by being persistent. And my old boss used to always say, persistence overcomes resistance. And I tell you what, man, that was such a true statement. And when I finally wrapped my head around that, things just started changing in life. And hi, Mom.
Hi, honey, what do you do with this?
It's a salad. It goes in the garbage because we're about to go to Hawaii.
I know.
It won't last. That's my mom. Hi, Mom. So anyways, another thing my old boss used to always tell me was he started selling vacuums when he was 19 years old also in Maryville, Indiana. And by the time he was 26 years old, he became my boss. And so here I was, 19 years old. My boss was 26. And he always said, and he was very successful, very successful. He was a millionaire before he was 30 years old. And he came from nothing. And one thing he always used to say, there's nothing special about John Parker. John Parker was just dumb enough to listen and smart enough to follow through. And I never understood that until later on in life. And what he was saying was, he was smart enough and had enough insight to himself to know that he did not have all the answers. And he wasn't the one ruling the show all the time, and that he had to be coachable. He had to listen to other people and not ask too many questions as far as why or try to write his own program, but instead to follow through what the teachings of these mentors were. So the best piece of advice that I've learned from him, and best piece of advice I could pass on to you, is if you want what successful people got, you got to do what they get. You have to, in order to get what they got, you've got to do what they did. And it doesn't mean you have to be a good originator. It just means you have to be a good duplicator. You have to develop good habits. So look at the people that are successful. Look at the people that are playing the game at a higher level that you wish you were playing them at. Whether your dream car is a Lamborghini or a Corvette or a Ferrari, a Bentley, a Rolls Royce, a Lincoln, a Mercedes-Benz, or a Cadillac Escalade, whatever you love, or anything else. It could be a McLaren or a Tesla, whatever. Whatever your dream is, put it down, put it on a picture, and look at it every day and dream about it. And how are you going to get there? And follow the directions of the people that are your mentors. Pick some mentors. Be coachable. That's the best advice I can ever give to anybody. So anyways, be wise, and you know what to do. Subscribe here on YouTube if you like. I'd be glad to share some of my experiences and some of the journey along the way, and we'll go from there. Talk to you later.